We're watching Linus, and this is reacting to your worst tech support nightmares. So I thought this was fitting, and I always get either a giggle, a groan, or an I'm enraged when I watch the tech support nightmares kind of videos. Because I've seen a few of these before, and it just, like...
Did I jump scare you?
Yes.
Yeah, I bet I did.
Oh boy! I think a couple of these are gonna jump scare us. So for anyone who has worked in tech support, I think you may be sharing in this pain. So, let's check this out. Chat, are you ready to get scared? To be very, very scared. Well, let's go.
Everyone starts out knowing nothing. We eventually learn, but not without some hard, painful lessons.
Thankfully, we've got the best medicine for that. Laughter, good company, and Origin PC, who sponsored this video with their Eon 16X and Eon 15 SL laptops.
So come along with us as we laugh together at some of the internet's worst tech support gore. Like this one, removing RAM from a computer.
Oh my god. You know what? I've actually done that.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Removing RAM from a computer while it's still on. Oh god. I like this down here. This visually represents a computer screaming as you chop off part of its brain. Oh god.
Oh, I've totally done this. It's super cool. I did it to the school computers in high school.
And we're off to a great start. Did it look like this?
You know, I try to just block that memory out of my mind.
What were you thinking?
That it was off.
Oh my god, you did it by accident?
Oh yeah.
You know what's great though? I've seen it where you can actually rip out RAM sticks and the computer will work for a little bit of time.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't try to access whatever was in that particular stick of RAM or doesn't try to write to it. Because the computer still thinks it'll have 8 gigabytes.
Yeah.
Or whatever you had, right?
Like this looks like somebody took one stick out and then the system was like, where did those bits go? I don't like this. And that's what happened.
Yeah.
Someone unplugged something and now the office internet doesn't work.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh, this spaghetti. Oh, this spaghettification. Oh, this would hurt. This would so fucking hurt. And this is the appropriate face to respond to this. Yeah, I mean, okay, I take back what I said about your guys' cable management. Holy fuck. This is insane. Yes, I know, Pinked. I'm aware that that is the official terminology of what would happen to you if you fell into a black hole. I am very aware.
This sends my minimalist OCD into overdrive.
Oh, I can imagine, Aki. I can imagine. Yep. Sadistic? Yeah. But, like, I've seen, like, other TechCore videos where someone who actually did do networking for a living said, you know what? Sometimes this is just how it's gotta be because you don't have the option to make everything look pretty just because of the space you're allotted and where you have to run all the cable. Yeah, exactly, Corey. That's exactly what I heard too. It's like, you know, places that have to be 24/7. When they build the space, they don't have it optimized for running cable, and you basically just do what you have to do to get shit running. But it's still a fucking nightmare anytime you have to trace a line back. Anytime you have to trace a faulty line back or something, it's a fucking nightmare.
You know what's crazy?
Our server room looked like that.
It wasn't this bad.
It was that bad.
It wasn't this bad.
I mean, that should be easy to figure out, though. Just find your modem.
I mean,
You know, you can figure that out.
potentially, yeah. It depends on what you unplugged and if you actually have everything documented.
I understand how it happens. And you know what? A lot of the time, it's not the fault of the people who are actually in charge of admitting the thing.
Yeah.
Some third-party contractor will come in, they won't label anything,
Yeah.
and then your boss is breathing down your neck, or your team is breathing down your neck to get their systems back up and running. You go, okay, well, I've solved it now, I'll label it later, times 15 years.
Plan A, burn the office down, no one looks for a bullet in a bombing.
Custom loop oops.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
No, I see it already.
Wait,
There's some things about this that look very good. The orientation of the radiator will help the air bleed out of it. I think I see where this is going.
Hey, chat, did you see that? Did you see that?
I think I see where this is going.
Oh, no, 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 no. And people wonder why I am not going to be getting a liquid-cooled PC. Here's a reason. This is why I am not getting a liquid-cooled PC. Oh, God. Someone didn't check their seals. I don't know if the lines were... I don't think the lines were pinched. I think that the seals on this... The seals on this were no good. They didn't tighten it down and seal it properly. Okay, Kaibo, have a good night. Topper... Oh, you're right. Oh, I see it. Oh, they're kinked in right here. Oh, fuck, so it added pressure. Oh, no. Again, why I am not getting a liquid-cooled PC.
Oh, no, that had nothing to do with that. What?
I had to look away. What? Where did the seal break? It didn't look like the tubes.
Can you play in slow-mo on
They
this
don't
platform?
have the O-rings in the CPU
It looks
block.
like it's there.
Oh, is that what it is? It's not, so it's not?
Can you play in slow-mo on
They
this
don't
platform?
have the O-rings in the...
Oh, yeah, no, I don't think they aren't all that kinked. They said that they're missing the O-rings. It's missing the O-ring in the block. Yeah, so they didn't have this sealed. Because if this was kinked, it wouldn't go in. It would not have flowed as rapidly.
CPU
It looks
block.
like it's there.
Yeah, this flowed in like the flow on this was just fine. There was no O-rings in here. Oh. Oh,
No?
God.
No, the O-ring's not in. I have seen this happen. This generation of block needed to be disassembled in order to change out
Change
the
plate.
mounting
I
hold
remember.
down.
Yeah, I totally remember it. That's horrible.
If you forget to put the O-ring in, hey, that don't
Those
seal.
very expensive
This is
oops.
salvageable, but my God, this is why when you test your water cooling loop, you do it with water, not the like blue Smurf vomit, whatever the hell that is.
Yep.
Oh, that's blue Fortnite chug jug.
Here we're overanalyzing it with big brain. Yeah, well, with the higher level of water in the loop, you
Yeah.
could have the pressure and the gravity. No, they don't have an O-ring in it.
I should tell them it's not a touch screen.
Huh? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. This hurts my soul. This hurts my soul right now. Rat Bassin, they thought it was a touchscreen. They kept touching the screen over and over again because they thought it was a giant iPad. Oh, I guarantee this was a 60-something or older that owned this Mac and thought, oh, it's just like a big iPad. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, God. I mean, thankfully, hit it with some Windex and good as new. Thank God this is an easy clean. Yeah, I mean, obviously it has not been done in a long time, but, I mean, you just hit it with some screen cleaner, literally 2 minutes, it's clean. Literally in 2 minutes, this will be clean.
Oh,
Okay, why is everything they want to touch right in the center?
Apple, if this isn't enough evidence that you need to make your devices touchscreen, I don't know what will be.
What it looks like they were drawing here. What are they drawing? Are they trying to summon some demon?
It's like someone just lotioned up and went to town on the monitor.
Dude, someone's using lotion at their desk for this, you can tell. Holy.
Oh
I
boy.
like it this way. It's convenient.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yo, this is you. Like,
What? Chat, what's wrong with this picture? What is wrong with this picture? Holy fuck. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Did you see the quote that preceded this? I like it this way. It's more convenient. The tech-savvy ant. Oh, God. Oh, this hurts. But I mean, it's like, this looks like a cheap phone also. Yeah, Corey, I was gonna say, I can't tell, this might be a Huawei. I think this might be a Huawei. Based on this brand, that's what it looks like this says, but I can't be sure. But, oh my god. Either that or it's just some other really cheap brand. Moros, you came back to tech support nightmares with Linus. Yeah, yeah, right. It looks like a Huawei or a very cheap knockoff of it. Well, Taurus, even I can't see it. The angle is bad, but that's what it looks like it is. Oh god.
in another life.
I didn't even realize how bad this was.
Does it work?
I mean, that's a cool function if you could make it work that way. Like if your phone would tilt. like
Yeah,
that, that'd be
I'm
kinda
all
cool.
for it.
When I first looked at this, I was seeing the glass and I was seeing a phone propped on the glass. And I was like, man, you go and touch that phone, it's gonna knock over the glass, your phone's gonna get wet.
I thought it was like a battery pack, yeah.
I didn't even notice that the phone is split apart.
Yeah.
And that the liquid would spill directly into it.
But you know what you can also do is just lean the phone against the glass.
Oh yeah.
Oh, can you see them?
Yeah,
you can.
yeah. Hear me out? Get a case with a kickstand. Oh, God, there's just all sorts of wrong with this. Oh, God.
See them.
Oh yeah.
Absolute Giga Chad right there.
Is that Elijah?
Okay, that's gross.
Go full screen. We need to zoom in.
I don't know if I can handle that.
Oh no.
No. What? 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 No. Okay. Now we're in Asmund's house. Now we are in Asmund's house. Holy shit. Taurus, I'm terrified to think it, but I think you are correct. Taurus, I'm terrified, but I think you are correct. No, Alex, this is a biohazard. This isn't a fire hazard. It is a biohazard that should be set on fire. Oh dear. And look what's on the screen too. Like, what the fuck is he even looking at? Oh, this is like, oh, this is every single shade of wrong. Oh, God.
Oh no.
This is actually disgusting.
Look, it's convenient.
So he's got Heineken and Red Bull.
And Red Bull, lots of smoke.
Lots of smoke.
Newports.
Is that pudding in the bottom left?
Dude, the top of the desk is the tip of this garbage bird.
Yeah, but look at the screen. Look, go up. See, like they're showing it off.
Powerade. Gotta stay healthy, you know.
Why do you say healthy and there's like 17 packs
Well,
worth of
you stay
cigarettes?
hydrated, I guess.
Oh,
you know.
that
Yeah.
looks like piss, dude. That looks. I think that's
no.
piss.
Oh no.
Yeah?
Oh God, are those pee bottles? Oh no!
I think they are.
Oh no! Why would you leave them open?
Yeah, that's the problem, Jake.
And they're on the. Look at this. Just seems fake. Like
I want to know if this is staged, and I think we can figure it out. Look at this banana. This banana has not been there that long.
you know, you're right. A lot of it looks too new. Like, why are all the McDonald's cups like so pristine, and like the Red Bull cans not crumpled? I mean, maybe this is just a hard day's work. You're drinking a lot. You're going to be peeing a lot.
Maybe they take pride in their.
And you know what? I will say, if these are pee bottles, they're not exactly the right color. Like, some of them are, like, maybe, like, this one and, like, this one and this one, maybe. A lot of these look like they're water, and they just put, like, a drop of, like, pop into them to discolor them. It looks like maybe, but I don't think it is. I don't think the screen on the monitor is a pulled out view of this, because this is not this desk. This is not, so I don't think this is the same room. It can't be Tyso, but I'm talking about, like, okay, see, this power, oh, you can't really see it. Hang on. Let me shift over. This Powerade bottle that I'm looking at right here, directly to my right, the coloration on it looks like water with, like a drop of, like, pop in it to give it that discoloration. So, yes, I appreciate the fact that pee comes in different colors, but I just, regardless, this is fucking disgusting. Even if this is staged, this is fucking disgusting.
Degeneracy.
Like, they've been like this for a long time.
Yeah.
Check the comments. Let's see what the comments think. It's just apple juice.
How is that possible?
Are those splitters? What am I looking
Oh,
at?
Jesus!
Wait, go back.
Are those like those 2-in-1 Ethernet splitters that we did a video on?
Yeah, looks like.
That like don't work? What are
They
they?
can work if you use them the right way.
Okay.
Because you can use only 4 wires. And so if you split the 2 pairs or 2 sets of 4 wires,
Sure, yes.
you can use it that way for like Cat 5 or whatever.
But look at all the empty ports
Well-
on the switch above them.
Well, yeah,
Why are they
stupid.
splitting? Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
What-
That and the sea of like there was a literal sea of cables on the floor. Like, I would be terrified to walk into that server room and have all those cables come alive and eat me. Just swallow me up like Ethernet quicksand. Oh my
What is
god.
the point?
Then again, that is how good hentai starts. So, maybe it's got some potential. You know, take a walk, step in there, and, you know, the cables start wrapping around you. Could be fun. Could be fun.
Okay, well, what's on the next rack?
Oh, God. The floor. Oh,
You can't
God,
even
the
walk
floor.
in here.
All the wires hanging from rack to rack really pisses me off more, in all honesty.
What am I even looking at? Like, this is a huge building with a non-trivial number of people, presumably who are being paid.
Like, it looks like there's a lot of open... It looks like there's a lot of open ports. Which, again, why are they splitting if there's a lot of open ports in these racks? Alex, if I sounded like a certain whale, I'd be I would be screaming at this point, or I'd be going into much more graphic detail.
Which tells you already that whatever company is operating here has
Oh, Maros,
a
please.
non-trivial amount of revenue that they clearly do not invest in IT.
Who hurt you? Who hurt you?
Like, seriously, like, look at all of the open like, you have almost an entire rack with empty ports. Almost an entire rack. 2 entire racks, at least, that are empty. And they're splitting off cables everywhere. What the fuck?
Who hurt you?
That's like if somebody calls you to come work on this, when you walk in the room, you just go,
I'm a bill you hourly.
no, you go, you turn around and you leave.
No, I'd take it.
What?
And
No.
I'd take the money.
No.
I'd take the money.
You know what? It seems like everyone in the comments are on your side. I'll be paid hourly, please.
It's got to be hourly. There's no way I would quote the job, because clearly that's cobbled together from generations of hardware.
Nothing like malicious compliance.
Speaking of malicious compliance,
baked salmon? I don't really, I haven't really had salmon all that much, so I have none. I have no opinion on it. Honestly, I can't recall if I've ever even had any. So, none, I'm afraid.
our sponsor wants me to talk about the Eon 16X, but
Yeah.
I'm going to do it my
Oh,
way.
Kaizu, why am I not surprised that that nest makes you happy? Why am I not surprised?
It's got a 2560 by 1600 16-inch display running at 240 hertz for a smooth
Sorry,
gaming experience.
Eki.
But if you want to use another display
I
like the
never
RTX,
had
it's got
it.
a ton of
I've never
options
been a
for
big
I/O. It's got
connoisseur.
Thunderbolt 4,
I
which
usually
makes
like
upgrading
shellfish
video
versus
or connecting to a
fish.
dock super easy. It's got USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C, which supports DisplayPort and power, and it's got good old-fashioned HDMI 2.1.
Wait, Eki, you hook me up with shrimp, lobster, or crab? I am all over that shit. Regular fish? I'm fine with it. I just don't eat a lot of regular fish very often.
Plus, unlike many modern devices, it's got 3 USB Type-A ports and a headphone mic combo jack. What it doesn't have is what we're about to look at.
Crawfish are
My
okay.
heart stopped beating.
Crawfish are, Petra, I find crawfish okay. They're not my favorite by any stretch. Oh, fish sticks are great, Nika. I like fish sticks. Fish sticks are good. And usually it's like cod or whitefish, which is tasty.
That looks like our set. Oh, I've seen
It
this.
is our
Oh
set.
my god, this is Sarah.
Oh, good, it's us.
Oh no, it's us. Why?
Oh God, I remember this.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh!
Oh God. Oh God. Let's watch it again.
Hey.
Oh
Thank you, Jameson.
God, I remember this.
Oh yeah.
Oh! Oh God, stop!
It's not aligned.
Oh God, why is it so crunchy?
Just yanking it out.
Oh, Sarah, please.
Just the physical pain of Linus is great here.
This is just as hard to watch the second time.
This is the worst
God.
one so far. Like, actually.
Oh no, this got 7,000 upvotes.
To be fair, the computer worked after this.
Microsoft, please remove the nightmare that is Kid Cortana from install.
Oh no.
These were dark times.
I remember these
Alright.
times.
That's enough of that. Oh my goodness.
And you know what they're doing? I've been in this position. They're getting these computers fired up probably to set up as displays. They probably got a whole new batch in. They got a whole batch of them in. They've got to set up displays, or they got a mass order for somebody like a business bought some and they wanted full setups on every single one of them. And oh God. When Cortana was standard, or school, yeah. Thank God they got rid of Cortana. Thank fucking God Cortana's gone.
These were dark times.
Alright. That's enough of that. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Oh my God!
You want to touch a Wi-Fi there?
Now look, accessibility is a good thing.
Yeah.
This wasn't the right way to do it.
Yeah, no.
So this is an argument for imaging things.
Oh, yes. That's a great
Skipping all
moment.
this garbage.
Yeah, so sometimes when you have to do mass installs for an office or a school, you can set up one laptop and then use Microsoft's imaging to create that and install it on multiple devices.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to listen to 1,000 Cortanas.
Yeah, you make the user do it with the out-of-box experience.
Exactly.
There's got to be a phobia of this. People repeating the same thing.
Okay, now I will say, you did have the option when you fired these up immediately, as soon as the first screen came up with Cortana, and you said, and she said, "Hi, I'm Cortana." As soon as you saw that screen, there was a little microphone that you could just click on to mute her, and she would be dead silent the entire time. As soon as it fired up, as soon as you heard, "Hi, I'm Cortana," you could click that little microphone, and boom, immediate silence for the entire setup. So, I'm pretty sure this was deliberate just for the meme, because every single one of those computers could have just been like silent, 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 silent. And you could have silenced all of them immediately. So, yeah, they 100% did this just for the meme.
Over and over again.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 50.
IT manager's workstation. User 1 is the domain admin. Password is same as the login name.
Oh no.
Really? I thought Windows doesn't even let you do that.
This is Windows 7, dude. What? I just like
Sorry,
how
who is this?
user 1 is the domain admin.
Am you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Okay, someone... Yeah, Red Basset, I like to call that face desk. Instead of face palm, I call it face desk. Grumpy, I'm not surprised. Like, some IT managers get fucking lazy. They absolutely get fucking lazy, and they'll just do this because they go, "Ah, fuck it, nobody's gonna mess with this." But someone's gonna mess with it. Holy shit. Like, you... Oh! Hoseki. Yeah, basic security. Out the window. I mean, all you need is just one pissed off IT worker who does not like this manager to sit down at this IT manager's desk when they're away, and they will just fuck everything up. And it will be all traced back to the IT manager. Oh, Jesus. Well, Petra, I mean... Correct. Correct.
At least it's not just password.
That's worse, because at least with password they'd have to guess.
Okay,
This is just telling you what the password is.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Hey, well, the good news is when they fire their IT manager, they won't have any trouble getting into the system.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's nothing like building out.
Unless somebody... Okay. Something that has not been considered. Unless they put in that password hint to fuck with someone, and the password is not actually the same as the username. That is a possibility, that they put the password hint in as same as the username, and it's a trap. And the password's actually something different, and they did that to see who would try and fuck with it. So... it's entirely possible. It's that kind of situation too. I will benefit of the doubt this and say maybe they did that to try and trick whoever might try to break into the computer.
Out and maintaining a fancy authentication system and then just making the password the username. Just don't have it then.
This is the kind of office where like no one's really in charge of IT.
Oh yeah.
Right? So it's like,
100%.
someone has to go and kick the router, right? Like,
This guy's leading the horse to water right here.
Yeah.
Holy. Single Cat 5e holding up a rack. Huh?
oh, they've tied it on here.
I'm so
What the fuck?
uncomfortable.
Oh, I've seen this one. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
That's mint.
I'm so mad. This one really bothers
I'm
me.
confused now. Because it shouldn't like hook in here.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay. I will say, at least that Cat 5 holding up the rack is not actually plugged into the rack. It is being strictly used to hold it up, and they have wrapped it multiple times. They've wrapped it like 3 times. Well, yeah, of course the knot is that tight. They're holding up this insanely heavy rack. Granted, this is not what you do want to use to hold up a heavy-ass IT rack. But at least it's not plugged into anything. I mean, that would make this truly nightmarish.
This one really bothers
I'm
me.
confused now because it shouldn't like hook in here.
Yeah.
Why did they take it down?
It probably.
Okay, Taurus, these are computer nerds, not sailors. And Brygate, I don't know, but I think these people are gonna find out what the load-bearing weight of a Cat 5 cable is.
Fell.
You know what I bet it is? I think the deep stuff is too deep to fit in it. But then they've got stuff just hanging out the front anyway.
Okay, so it must sit in the bottom portion, like it came out.
Yeah, here's the pills that help them feel better.
Yeah, we'll just tie this Ethernet cable.
We've done jank, but this is
This
bad.
is terrible.
Don't do that at all.
Why my internet keeps dropping?
Oh, is this just like follow the cable? Okay.
There's gonna be a cat at one end of it.
This has got to be a cat.
Is this the power cable?
It's a phone line. It looks like.
No, that's the
it's
power cable. Okay.
Okay, power up over there.
Heck is going
Okay, we're going-
Where are we going? Where are we going
Okay.
here?
Is
Where
this
the
a
fuck
jump
we
scare?
going here?
We need Huh?
To another power. Oh my
We're
god!
in
Don't
Europe
do
somewhere.
that. Don't daisy chain.
Huh?
Well, are we going down
What
into
the
the basement?
fuck?
Did we just... We're in the basement now.
Is he a crack shack? Another power adapter.
Surely
Oh
he's
God,
got a
what
closer
the
power
fuck?
connection.
Is the house not wired for electricity except for one outlet in the basement somewhere?
That is legitimately possible.
Just open across the floor.
Just go to, like, the neighbor's house, like-
Another.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
What the
pardon my
actual fuck is going on here?
Looks like Asia.
Light switch!
Oh.
Oh my
So much
God.
wrong with that.
You know what's funny is I went through this with Yvonne's phone not...
Oh my God. Actually, Corey, I mean, if all those all those connectors, all those power adapters, if they have got fuses, if they've got circuit breakers in them, they'll probably be okay. Because you get a surge, the breaker trips, immediately kills the power to it. So, it's that part. I mean, obviously, no, you don't want to daisy chain the fuck out of something like that. Obviously. No, Kaizo, in the power adapters themselves. The power adapters themselves, many of them often now, that's where, like, the jewel protection is there's an actual circuit breaker in the power adapter that will trip if it receives too high of a jewel count. And so then the power adapter will trip, and that power adapter will no longer accept power. Granted, given this setup, I wouldn't count on that being true. But maybe? I thought for a second, I thought for sure that we were going to get something of an Ethernet cable basically being double chained into a port. Because I've had people do that to me at work, where back in my old work, in our tech room, we had multiple Ethernet ports where we could obviously plug in multiple computers to work on simultaneously for setups or diagnostics or what have you. And so many times I had to basically bonk my coworkers because they thought it would be funny to take an Ethernet cable and plug an Ethernet cable into one Ethernet port, wall port, and then take the other one and plug it into another wall port, Ethernet port. And basically, essentially, short the internet connection in our tech room so nothing would connect to the internet properly. Like, I had people do that so many times, I had to balk my coworkers, go, stop fucking doing this. You're killing the internet connection every time you play fuck around like this. Ugh.
Charging, and I realized that the phone
Kaizo.
charger was plugged into the bedside table.
Yeah, I gotcha. And it's got a light switch for the, yeah.
Yeah, it took me like an embarrassing amount of time to figure out why sometimes it didn't work.
I'm surprised it booted.
I mean, the modem doesn't take a ton of power, probably. So I mean,
But with how much other
Oh,
daisy chain
Alex.
stuff, we don't
Oh,
know what
that's
was on the other end of
cruel.
it.
18 fridges on it. Who knows what
Yeah.
else? Yeah.
Powering the
They
neighborhood.
grow up. Yeah.
Yeah. Grow up. God damn it. Chromebooks returned end of the year. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, at my school, we had a laptop program. We had ThinkPads.
Yeah,
Kids did the
duh.
worst stuff to their laptops.
Why would you?
Yes, the co-workers were at that. No, I'm the one that did the balking saying, stop it. Because I was the one that was doing the majority of the work in the tech room, so I was the one doing the balking and saying, knock it the fuck off, you morons. But, like... Oh, yeah, But I mean, this, like... Oh, God, like... Here's the thing. If I'm not mistaken, if kids return their Chromebooks to school like this, I'm pretty sure the parents had to pay for them. I'm pretty sure the parents basically had to buy the school a new Chromebook if their child returned it looking like this. I'm reasonably sure about that. Like, there is like a damn... Really? Because I know in Canada, I've had many parents come to me because their sweet angel fucked up their Chromebook, and they said, instead of having to go to the school for another one, they just flat out bought a new Chromebook. So...
Do this.
A child.
This isn't your property.
So?
In fairness, though, it's kind of a vibe. I kind of like it. Halloween? Who needs H key when you have Halloween key?
I mean,
Yeah,
Corey,
they're, like,
you don't.
legitimately using it to learn. A for Apple. What else we got here?
There's more pictures too.
Oh, is there?
Yeah,
oh,
they're
yeah.
on the right. Let's see if there's.
I study pimpology.
Cuts.
I'll thunder to your grandmother.
What?
I'll thunder to your grandmother. That's
Okay,
not that
That
bad.
one's pretty.
Okay, this one, I mean, granted, it's paint, but it's not bad. Who is the schizo child that wrote, I thunder cunt your grandmother? Like, that child needs to go see a therapist. Exactly. Alps. What does that mean? And explain it to the therapist, please.
Tasteful.
Yeah.
I like this one.
Yeah.
Chromebook, definitely Chromebook.
It's done with like watercolor paint.
Yeah,
Like
this
they
one-
did this in art class.
This is pretty tasteful.
You know what else is tasteful is the back of the Origin laptops of the next talking point.
No,
If
it's
you
too
scroll
soon. It's too
Ah,
soon.
it's so good, such a good
No, it's not that
segue
good.
into it. Okay, fine.
Okay, fine. We'll talk
could
about
also-
Origin.
Okay, so I will say yes. I think Chromebooks absolutely do have their place. I think a Chromebook is very good for a child going to school. And I think they're also very good for older people who just need a computer that they can go on the internet with. Every time I had someone approach me that was an older person who was like, I really don't know about this computer stuff. And all they told me is they basically want to go on it to check email, do banking, and go on Facebook. I would point them in the direction of Chromebook because they are very simple, easy. They are honestly simple, easy to use computers. They are very basic, and that's all they do. That's all they need it for, and it works fine. So yeah, I would point out a Chromebook for people, not even over 80 Druid. Like, I had people that were like 50 and 60 that were just like, I don't know nothing about this computer stuff. I mean, when the first words out of their mouth when they say they want to buy a computer is, I'm not very tech savvy, or I don't know about this computer stuff, I know what I'm looking at as far as what they can handle. And honestly, the Chromebook worked just fine. For what they're looking to get out of it, the Chromebook will do just fine.
Origins UV printing. There, this was done in a tasteful way as well.
With the Eon 16X and the 15SL, you can add your choice of HD UV prints or laser etching to make them unique. And while they're not going to be able to fix what we just saw, if you do have any issues, you can always call their support line for a helping hand.
Yeah? You can get a framework, which is actually a sustainable model where you can actually physically upgrade your computer very easily. And by the way, I'm a big proponent of framework. I freaking love their idea. User spilled coffee in his laptop, so he put it in the oven to dry it. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god.
Okay. User
Oh
spilled
god.
coffee on his laptop
Oh no.
and put
Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, God. Chat, I'm hugging you all right now. I'm hugging you. Oh, God. And to do it to a thick pad of any... Do this to like an Acer or an HP. Don't do it to a think pad. Oh. If you're gonna do it to anything, don't do it to a ThinkPad! No, do it to an Acer or an HP. Those deserve it, not the ThinkPad. Yeah, Rygat, can I borrow your emotional support demon right now? I think I need it.
put it in the oven.
No.
Oh,
A ThinkPad too.
oh, there's so much wrong with that sentence.
And that is a fraction of how dead everything inside it is.
Now the best part is ThinkPads have drainage.
Baby Davis. Really? Really? God, it got sucked into the bottom and crystallized? Oh.
Holes in them usually, so your liquid will flow through it.
That is true. That is some ThinkPad laptops, not all of them.
Yeah.
But still with coffee, you probably want to take it apart to get some of the gunk out, because it's not just water.
Baby Davis, I will say, in my experience, Acers have a much higher propensity for the hinges breaking than any other laptop. I've seen so many busted hinges on an Acer just from someone opening their laptop. Yeah, Acer, I do not like Acer.
Black coffee maybe you're okay, but cream and
There's
sugar and
still
you're
gonna
in
be
trouble.
something in there, right?
Yeah.
But not the oven. That's the
No,
TLDR.
no, not the oven.
The nipple is fine though. You can still use that laptop.
Fireproof nipple.
Yeah.
You lost the F key entirely. You can't pay any respects to this at all.
F.
Oh man.
Kaizo, I agree. Bike desktop is a legion. Absolutely.
Person mistook LED polarizing film for protective plastic and peeled it off.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Oh
I'm
boy.
actually impressed that they were able to get that much of it off.
I hope you didn't want to close any programs ever again.
I think we have an old video on this where you can actually take that film and like make glasses out of it so you can have like a private screen.
Yeah,
It's also a
same idea.
super fun science project, by the way.
Yeah.
Get your kids to do that. It's super, super cool. I mean, like, don't use a good laptop. The Eon 16X is way overkill for what we're doing today.
But it's got a sleek and compact design and manages to pack in an Intel Core i9-14900HX, an RTX 4090 mobile GPU,
Oh,
Wi-Fi
dear.
6E, 64 gigs of RAM, and 3 terabytes of total system storage on Samsung 990 Pro NVMe drives. Moving on. Hospital server room.
Oh yeah.
My God. Yeah, they are, Corey. Well, I mean, Origin paid them for it, so yeah, they're gonna sell them. Mannix, because it's hospital. Okay, I can answer this. It's a hospital because when it comes to a hospital, everything has to be running 24/7. And anytime a fix is needed, you don't have time to make it look pretty. That's the problem. You need it, the fix needs to be fast, it cannot be pretty, And you can't go back and pretty it up because that means unplugging potentially crucial needs, crucial systems. So when it comes to a hospital, it's just if there's a fix needed, you got to do it fast and don't worry about it looking good. And the end result is this. This is the end result. And there is never, ever, ever a day where they can just go, okay, let's shut everything down for a day so we can fix this, because a hospital is 24/7, 365 days a year. You never have the opportunity to try and fix it. And so it becomes this. There's honestly no way with the way networking operates these days. This is what you get. You cannot make it look neat. Oh yeah, Bobby, this is accumulation of probably years of usage and fixes and things like that. This is years worth of accumulation. But that's because they can't go back and clean it up. They simply can't. They do not have the time. They don't have the capability. Hi, Cryptic. Hi, Cryptic. Welcome back. You missed it. Yours was one of the first setups I reviewed. You left right before I reviewed your setup. So, but yeah, that's why I saw Cheppersley break you down to crying recently. Thank you, Reaptor. Oh, Reaptor. Well, thank you for your raid too. Welcome. No. Oh, okay. You have gameplay there. I was like, are we just gonna be staring at that screen? Corey, I've got Stream Elements set up to automatically do a shout out whenever someone raids. I have that set up automatically. Don't worry about it. I got it. I'm smart. But yeah, I mean, that's what it is. It's with hospitals, it's God. You did a second one. With hospitals, you simply it's a lack of options. That's all it is. You don't. Yes, this takes years. It probably started off looking nice and fine. When I have it set up so when someone raids me, I will do a shout out, and that shout out includes a brief clip of the footage of one of their recent streams. That's all. So, yeah, it probably started off looking fine, and over years, it became this.
Don't go to this hospital. You're gonna die.
Hey, battery
No,
backup, though.
you know what?
Big one.
You know what? I'm sure the systems probably in this hospital all work fine. That's the thing. It looks like a nightmare, but I'm guessing that all the systems in this hospital still probably work fine. It just looks like shit. But yeah, the system is probably solid. It is.
One.
So that's something.
A UPS ain't saving you. Like one pair of scissors, who knows who's dying?
Yeah.
My guess, Corey, the unplugged cables you're seeing were probably bad cables. That was probably like a fix that they did. They did a hurry. They unplugged the cable was bad, ran a new cable, and just left the other cable there. And it was because it was so integrated into the spaghetti, they just didn't have time to unwind everything because it was just a knotted, gnarly mess, and they just said fuck it and left it alone. That's probably what happened. Many times.
Like, holy.
Wonder what this bracket is from. Hey, they made sure they didn't lose the screws though. They're right there.
It's for the UPS.
Top comments probably like, I know which cable or something. Found Waldo? Click on that. Click on the link. Oh, there's a guy in there. There's a guy. Go back to the picture. No shot. Top middle. Scroll down. A little to the right. Yeah, he's right there. You can see him.
Oh my god. There's a guy in there. Oh my god.
Jerry?
He's been in there for the last 500 days. This is the troll that this is the troll that lives in the server room.
Man, the guy that noticed that is wild.
User dropped it walking to the car. It came in the day after the Super Bowl. You are
Right. Dropped it. It was dropped, chat. X to doubt. Uh-huh.
are so full of shit, user. That is not from being dropped.
As the expression goes, you're so full of shit, it defies description. Not even out the window. It was dropped at accelerated velocity. It's what happened.
That's a I lost my bet.
Or did he spike it in victory, maybe, you know?
Yeah, it depends on how he came in that day. Was he upset or happy?
Yeah.
There's no way that's a drop.
Oh no, I can totally see what happened here.
Yeah, like, yeah, literally that. You can see the bend.
Yeah.
Dropped it while walking to the car. Yeah, I dropped it while walking to the car, and then I drove over it 7 times.
Customer came in with his iPhone, his glass.
Oh, and by the way, he probably said dropped it because I'm guessing he took this into an Apple store, and he has Apple Care, and it probably just went. I dropped it, hoping that it would be covered by Apple Care. That's probably why the excuse was I dropped it. I would put money on that, is because this was an Apple store, and he thought Apple would cover it under Apple Care.
And then I drove over it 7 times.
Customer came in with his iPhone, his glass cracked. He thought he could peel off the glass so he wouldn't notice the crack anymore.
Oh,
I mean, mission
no.
accomplished?
I mean, yeah, I don't see the crack much.
I can still see the crack.
How do you even go that far?
Yeah.
It would have broken about halfway. Like, why'd you keep committing to it?
It's like some real meth head energy or something. I don't know.
Jesus.
Why did you keep going?
Gouged the out of it.
This, okay, I have a mantra. I have a mantra. That mantra is quite simply, people are stupid. That is my mantra. I learned my mantra from Men in Black. You guys all know the scene. People are stupid. Working in tech, this belief is affirmed multiple times every single day. And here's just another example.
Didn't you reach a point where you were like, maybe I should stop?
And he missed some glass here. There's still glass here.
Yeah, he left some of the crack. Yeah, that's the problem with this, Jordan. Hey, like,
Yeah.
my God.
Fair enough. I need somewhere to set this candle. Yeah, not there.
Oh, they put it
Oh
on
my-
top of a computer.
Oh my
It
God!
dripped through the top grill.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Somebody call the police. This poor computer has just been murdered. Okay, chat. This is not how you do candle play. Okay? Can we all agree? This is not how you do candle play. Not how you do it. You're doing candle play wrong. You're doing it wrong. God. Huseki, do I need to repeat my people are stupid rant? This looks like something out of the Blob. No, Alex, because then the wax will will seep into the board. This looks like the Blob decided fuck this computer. God. Seriously, someone needs to take this person back to King School. The candle wax goes on the ass, not the computer. It goes on the ass or the tits, not the motherboard. Hoseki, they let it get to the point because they just basically lit it and walked away.
Oh,
It's like someone barked Pepto-Bismol into the computer.
The two capacitors in the bottom right make it look like Kirby.
No, Tysel, it's booba first, ass afterwards, and then coochie if she's into it.
Kirby has consumed this server.
no, I know what it is. It's got to be like a cable box. That would also
make
explain why
sense.
somebody has a candle on it.
Yeah, it looks like RCA.
Interesting time to come back with mac and cheese, Ember.
Yeah, I know, Eki, right? Yeah, and Ash Linus is right. This is not a computer, it's a cable box. I totally missed that. He's right. Okay. From why would a person do this? That actually makes sense. It's in the living room and they just stuck it on top of it. So, okay. With it being a cable box, it's not as painful. Because, let's face it, these are cheap to replace. Versus a computer. It's, okay, you fucked up your cable box, you can still watch all your shows on your computer. And, yeah, you're gonna need to pay your cable company for a new cable box, but no big deal. My guess is maybe if the hard drive is in some kind of an enclosure, the hard drive might actually be safe. And you could just pull the hard drive out and stick it in the new one. Maybe. If it's in an enclosure. If it's not an enclosure, yeah, the hard drive's fucked. And, well, all of the saved programs are gone. Sadistic, I think it depends on the cable box. If this is just a standard HD cable box, it might not be $700. I don't know. Koi, these are people that just don't think. Trash Yoda? I don't know.
The Ajax.
Yeah, I think this is a cable box. Oh, gross.
Is wax conductive?
I don't think so.
Because like I'd be curious on if this PC, as long as it didn't get in anything major, maybe it still works.
It'd be warm.
Well, yeah.
Cleaning out a PC belonging to a cutting stone shop.
Oh, God.
Well, you're gonna want a mask for that.
Oh, the dust.
It doesn't stop.
There's a learnable here. There's a reason those computers that are passively cooled, like the industrial computers.
Yeah, there's a reason they exist.
Bro's probably gonna have like
I've like air blasted out PCs back in my old job that were dusty as fuck. I've never seen anything like this. Like I've gotten some nasty computers that like this person was clearly a smoker and the interior was just filled with that smoker's dust. And it wasn't a tenth as bad as this. Holy shit.
like asbestos poisoning after whatever he's blown out of there, because that's nuts. What's the top comment? What's the top comment?
So gross.
Holy shit, it doesn't stop.
Hoseki? Probably. They probably had one PC in the office, and they probably had another PC actually out the shop. A lot of mechanics do that. So like, you know, mechanics have computers out in the shop themselves, and God knows what's getting into them. So yeah, it probably was actually inside the shop as opposed to being in the office.
It's because oops. I spit. I'm so sorry, but I spit. Actually, that was the funniest follow-up comment. It's because the GIF loops.
Anyway, you need to be using a passive computer, a sealed one.
Yeah.
For this.
Yeah, we have one in our shop for that reason.
Yeah.
Well, hang on, folks. We've got another quick word from Origin PC here. It's all about their Eon 15 SL.
If you need something a little smaller with a little less horsepower at a lower price, the 15SL might be for you. It's still got a 240 Hz 2560 by 1600 display, along with most of the same I/O we saw earlier.
It's a great option for anyone gaming on the go.
Now this.
The Origin must have paid them a lot of money to take this many pauses for ad breaks throughout, because this is like the fifth one And I'm guessing we're going to see at least 2 more. Origin must have paid them a lot of money for this. Ace, I'm thinking I'm probably going to stream into my normal stop time. So in about 2 hours. We've got about another 2 hours, a little bit less.
Oh my goodness.
My space heater stopped working. I think a lot more probably stopped. How?
Oh my god. This person needs to buy a lottery ticket because it is a miracle that their house did not catch on fire. Right? A passive computer is, I think, one that is completely sealed to prevent instances like what we saw. Oh. Well, and and this one had a breaker on it too, it looks like. 'Cause it tripped light means it probably had a circuit breaker on it. But holy shit. Yeah, the forbidden taffy. Oh.
How do you even do?
That's straight up so dangerous.
That is terrifying.
Don't plug a space
I'm
heater
gonna
into
say
a
no,
power bar.
Hoseki.
And if you do, don't plug in anything else.
No, just don't.
Yes, but if you do.
No, just don't. It even says on the cable.
I know.
Yeah.
But they compounded the error, Jake. They compounded it. This is a compound error. It was next to the heater.
Wait. What'd that say?
This is a compound error. It was.
Okay. So the heater was right next to the power strip, and the heater melted the plastic. So it wasn't because the heater was plugged into it. The heater was right next to it and melted it. Okay. Not great, but that is, yeah. Okay, so that's, okay. It's better, but, yeah.
Next to the heater.
Oh.
So do you think the space?
How does it get that far? And like you
That's
don't
a
notice
good
it.
point too. Yeah, like how do you get to this point and nothing failed before?
I think I can guess why. Because he probably had the heater on next to it. Those heaters heat up real bad. He probably heated up, walked away, went somewhere else. And this probably did not take much time for the heater to do this, to melt this plastic, especially if this is cheap plastic. Heater would not probably have taken that long to melt this plastic like that. Maybe like 30 minutes, perhaps? You know, if this person like had the heater going, turned the heater on, did other stuff, then, we're going for a half hour, an hour, 2 hours. Yeah, it would do it. It would do it.
Beforehand.
This
Well,
is
because
every
sharpshooter,
level
they
of
may not have been
scary.
around.
Yeah.
They may have walked
But
away.
it wasn't a phone holder after all.
Oh no.
Oh,
I've seen this one.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, that's painful. Oh, God. Well, time to go buy a new phone. I hope you had insurance. Yeah, oh, well, 'cause they slammed that door, I'm guessing. Yeah. Unintentional folding phone. Oh,
God,
God.
it wasn't a phone holder. Oh.
Wait. Now you can just lift the screen up and hold it up with a drink for
Yeah.
convenient angling.
No, just peel off the glass parts.
Oh.
Because the part under it is flexible.
Is that an air duct? Is it?
This one. Oh.
I don't think so. Grubby, I don't think that's an air duct. I don't. Because otherwise, with the you've got this molding here. I don't know if an air duct would have that. Because when it closes, it's only got the cup holder right above it. Wait, maybe it's like for like a change or something? I don't know. I have no idea what the fuck the purpose of this is, because when the door is closed, you cannot access it. So, I do not know what the fuck this is for, honestly.
Oh my god, when it wasn't a phone holder. Oh.
Wait. Now you can just lift the screen up and hold it up with a drink for convenient angling.
No, just peel off the glass parts.
Oh.
Because the part
That's what
under
I'm
it is
thinking, Bobby.
flexible.
Maybe
You
it's
could
a
do
loose
both.
change compartment or something,
Is that for, like,
perhaps? I
ventilation?
don't know.
That's supposed to
I
be
don't
there?
know
What is that for?
I don't know. Yeah, you can't even access it.
Yeah,
Not very
exactly.
big
What is
either.
that for?
It's not a phone
It's
holder.
not a phone holder, though.
Someone's gonna know. Let us know in the comments. I have no idea.
Tragedy.
Customer put toilet paper between CPU and the cooler because he read online it was almost as
Oh, no.
Good.
The worst part is this looks like it was running for a while.
It looks burnt.
Like it's got dust and stuff built up kind of where it would be and such.
Zoom in. Are you serious?
It looks almost like it's kind of like just turned into powder.
And the thing is that with a processor from this era, the computer would probably work a fair bit. It would just thermal throttle.
So, use toilet paper instead of thermal compound. Toilet paper instead of thermal compound. Instead of thermal paste. And it's just as good. Well. And I bet you they got the idea from someone on Reddit. I betcha. Hoseki, it better not have been one ply because then that's 2 grinds. Bobby, I think we're going to be finding out.
Hell and back. And the performance would suck.
What article would that have been?
Was it AI?
Some
You know what?
Reddit
When
article,
was
I
this post
guarantee,
made? Let's
a
close out
Reddit
of the-
article.
Just hit the X on top right, yeah.
8 years
I mean,
ago.
this is,
When
hang
was
on,
this post?
this is an old computer because look, it's a DDR3. It's DDR3 RAM. So this is at least like probably 15 years old. This computer is probably at least 15 years old. At least. But I guarantee they got the idea from a Reddit article. They got it from some fucking moron on Reddit and did not read all the comments posted beneath it saying, "Do not do this, it is incredibly stupid, you will destroy your computer."
Made. Let's close out of the, just hit the X on top right, yeah.
8
years ago.
Okay,
This
so
would
it
not
was
have been
not
generative
AI.
AI. Yeah, no, it's not as good as thermal paste. Please use thermal
Don't
paste.
do that, yeah.
Okay, Kaizo, have a good night and thank you again for all of your hard work. It was wonderful. You did a wonderful job. Thank you so much.
Or PTM 7950, LTTstore.com.
There you go.
Bend it, except
Oh my god!
edit.
Oh god, this hurts. Oh god, this hurts. Oh, this hard drive is screaming in pain right now.
This computer tech was so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to consider if he should.
That was not, wait, are you talking about this one or the last one? Because if it was the last one, I don't think it was a computer tech. This one? Okay, do you guys remember the one the computer builds we watched like a week ago? Where the hard drive was was using an improper screw and it was loose? We now have the polar opposite problem. No, sadistic, this is not an SD card. This is an M.2 NVMe hard drive. This is an actual M.2 NVMe hard drive. And they're torturing the poor thing. Yeah, with the wood screw right at, yeah.
The edit makes it so
That's
much better.
amazing,
Of
yeah.
the little just like whoop.
This is nothing compared to the time we had the editors build
This
their own
guy-
workstations, and one of them
Dennis.
screwed the motherboard into the motherboard backplate without a standoff, when the rest of the board was secured with standoffs. Yeah.
Was it Dennis?
And then proceeded to edit on that machine for several years.
Yeah, I mean, fuck's sake. And Morris, he's not forcing the hard drive in. He's forcing the screw in because there's no standoff to support the hard drive, to support the end of the hard drive. Well, okay, it's hard drive, so it is an SSD hard drive, not an HDD hard drive.
Cheer 100. God, that's beautiful. He used the standoff as the M.2 screw.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly right, Cryptic. Because what's supposed to happen is this part of the hard drive is supposed to be resting on top of this, and then another screw screws into it. You can actually see the hole in the standoff here. So this is supposed to be resting on top here. There's like a half moon cut that fits around this, and then a screw comes in from the top to hold it in place. And, you know, an SSD is a hard drive. SSD is a solid-state hard drive. HDD is hard disk drive. But they're both considered hard drives. Well, Hoseki, it should, but the hard drive itself may actually, depending. I've seen some NVMe's come with a screw also, but there should have been a screw already in this standoff holding the original SSD in. No, the SSD is not necessarily short. NVMe SSDs come in various sizes.
Cheer 100. Actually, they're both storage devices, not hard drives. Very different things. Get good.
Cryptic, do not even fucking try it. Do not even try it. This is a hard drive. It's an SSD hard drive.
Years.
It was definitely Dennis.
I believe it was Dennis.
Okay, end user had a heater next to the PC. It was randomly shutting off. She thought she smelled burning a couple of times. It is literally screaming. Yeah, look at the
I can see a little face.
Is this not perfect? Is this not perfect? Yeah, the ports are actually like, oh my god, like, is screaming at it.
With the audio, it's literally like.
It's probably fine. Yeah. But like, oh.
At my old job, I 100% saw this.
Yeah.
I had a client who their computer was shutting off randomly, and they couldn't figure out what the source was, but they had a heater by their feet, and the computer was under the desk.
Yeah.
So it kept shutting the computer off. So this is probably
Totally
more common
conceivable, yeah.
than we would ever like to admit.
It looks like it's just the bezel
Lord.
of these too. It's not like the cases in.
Yeah, as long as there's no longevity of heat damage to any of the components, right? All right, I got a couple more here. Down to the last ones.
When Amazon support told me to bake my SSD in the oven.
May I know what happened?
What?
Here, I'll be Amazon.
All right, you be Amazon? All right.
May I know what happened?
Yes, I connected this SSD to my computer. I tried both slots and the motherboard did not detect it. I have another SSD and it works perfectly in both slots.
Thank you for the information. If I may ask, do you have your internal SSD?
Okay. Anybody noticing the name of the customer service representative? Notice the name. A clue.
Right now?
The Western Digital one that I bought from Amazon, yes.
Perfect. Can you please try to remove the RAM and then put
Well,
it back?
that's a bit of a twist. Okay.
It is a Karen.
Oh.
It says Karen customer service.
Oh. With 2 R's, yeah.
All right.
In my computer, I'm using that to talk to you.
Yes, please. So polite.
The RAM is seated correctly, I can assure you of that. Also, if I did that, I would have to end this call.
I do understand that this might be weird, but I'll assure you that this will work.
No, Karen. No, it will not work.
Cheer 100. Remove the RAM. Karen knew what she was doing.
Yeah, Cryptic, she was deliberately trying to end the call. Yeah. You're right, Karen knew what she was doing. She definitely wanted to just end the fucking call.
Try to preheat your oven.
Oh my god.
Preheat your oven to 150.
He just goes with it. How much is that in Celsius?
The bot recommends them, because they have a broken M.2 SSD, to pull the RAM out of their system, preheat their oven to bake.
Yeah, Phil's Blade, it's not purporting to be an AI because they gave it the name Terran. But yeah, this is a bot.
The RAM.
Did they say to put it on tinfoil too? Wrap the RAM tightly in tinfoil.
Oh Jesus!
So bake the RAM.
Bake the RAM.
That is a wild.
I mean,
Look, reflowing things in an oven can work as a temporary
repair and lost cause graphics card by heating it up in an oven. I've never heard of this.
measure to maybe pull data off of it if a solder joint has failed.
Okay,
Don't
a
try to
resolder. Yeah.
justify
Okay,
anything
cryptic.
from
Yeah.
I
This is
mean,
what they said.
I've done data recovery.
With that, okay. With that, okay, now we're back to, so I guess maybe, who knows what happened here. Would that work? You're welcome. All right, then, how would you like to be refunded? As an alternative to your original payment method, you can receive your refund on an Amazon gift card to expedite your funds availability. The Amazon gift card would be best, as I'm just going to buy this and grab. Anyway, thank you. If I'm asked, do you have a printer to print out the return label? At work, I do. Yes. And now we're seeing repeats. Oh, the bot is repeating. Because at the bottom here, it might be hard to see. It says, "Are you a bot?" Yeah, it's a bot.
We had to freeze the hard drive.
Yeah, so the opposite direction of heating.
Okay, that's fine.
And you especially shouldn't put your RAM in the oven if you have a broken SSD, and leave the power cable connected while you're
Hello,
baking.
Doink.
All right, on to the next one. So this is why we don't run a 50-foot budget HDMI cable. Yes.
Yeah.
You've been there.
Oh yeah.
Usually, like this is more than we usually get. This is long.
He thinks you're losing some signal. He thinks you're losing some signal. Cryptic, I expect it was bot. It's Amazon, and they're going all in on the AI. I fully expect it was a bot. I think that was a bot. But yeah, 50-foot, low-budget HDMI cable. Yeah, you're losing signal.
Pretty good for a super long cable. They're lucky they got anything.
Do you remember 16K gaming and the hell we went through with the cables on that?
I do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Cryptic, the other option is they didn't actually get a tech. They got simply just a customer service person who actually has no fucking clue about tech. If this was a live person, they may not have actually gotten a technician. They may have gotten just a regular customer service person who knows nothing about tech, and they just fucking rolled with it. That's another possibility. Yeah, and that is astoundingly worse. 100%. And Hoseki, I mean, who knows? Who the fuck knows why they needed to cable that long? If I were to hazard a guess, the monitor is actually like a display for something. Like, and the computer's in the back room, and they needed to put like the monitor out in like a front room or something to like run a video as a display, maybe in a lobby or something like that. And that may be why they had to run a 50-foot cable, out that for that length.
Yeah. That's how I found infinite cables.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
They were the only ones that had a decent quality long DisplayPort cable.
In Canada that could ship quickly.
Dude, we bought so many cables for that stupid video.
Yeah, like I think probably 4 or 5 different sets.
I mean, the right side of the screen's okay.
Just keep your Discord on the right side.
Exactly.
I hope you all had as much fun as.
Yeah, because that looked like when he was showing. Because look, it looks like this is in the way it's like. It looks like it's mounted to a wall. So I think this is like a display. Where maybe they've like it's an informational display, maybe in a waiting room or something, and it's connected to a computer in the back that's actually giving the information. So this might be like a secondary monitor for just displaying information. That's my guess is why they had to run a 50-foot cable on this onto this monitor alone. No, it's just well, it is a smart board. It is a smart board. So, yeah. It could be a school, or it could be like in an like a professional environment, like maybe a doctor's office. Who knows? Well, the clock works fine because it's like the signal is. I'm guessing the signal's degrading, but it's not everything is degrading. So it's like that's why only this part is degraded, whereas this part is fine. So maybe the clock is receiving this, it's receiving good signal for the clock, whereas this part of the background, who knows?
Just keep your Discord on the right side.
Exactly.
I hope you all had as much fun as we did. I just want to take another moment to once again thank our sponsor, Origin PC.
Whether you need a balls to the wall, maxed out Eon 16X, or something a little more modest like the Eon 15 SL,
Origin's got you covered. You can check them out using the link down below.
If you guys enjoyed this video, maybe check out the one where we roasted our colleagues' gaming setups.
Oh, God. Okay. That was painful, but chat, was it enjoyable also? It was painful. It was painful. But was it not also enjoyable? Was that not also funny in some spots?